Yeah, with the Warbow I know I've got a fair bit of spare draw weight to play with, so I just ran the sides of it on the belt sander to clean it up, let me see what I've got, and to be honest, to take the bowyer's mark off there, because I don't think really it can be considered his bow anymore. But it has shown up the patch where the pinch was nicely. The other thing you'll see I've done is I've been rounding off the corners on the belly, but not so much where that pinch was, so I'm leaving a bit extra belly width there, if you like. But I've also been knocking off the corners on the back, so a nice fresh white wood shows up. And then I noticed up near the grip, which will now be more comfortable, I noticed this area, and as we pan up from the grip, does that look to be getting fatter to you? It does to me. And I'm fairly simple. I think a bow should be thickest at the grip and taper towards the tips. Bear in mind I took an inch off each end, so it should still be symmetrical. I thought what we'll do is we'll just pop the verniers on it. Now you'll probably know I'm not a great one for relying on measurement, but using the verniers as a go no go test, right, they're just snug, that's the centre line, just snug on there. Well, I can't get it on there, can't get it on there, can't get it on there. Well, where can I get it on? I can get it on there. Well, if we pan back, that's quite a long way from the centre line, so yeah, that don't seem right to me. We should have some taper there, which could account for the fact that it's taking set up this end where that pinch is. So what we're saying is it was too stiff just above the grip, which effectively made it weak here, which put extra stress on the pinch. Now, in the interest of fairness, let's go down this way. Coming south, look at that, immediately got some rattle. So the middle of the bow ain't in the middle. So right, the lower limb tapers nicely, the upper limb is fat. Now, to be fair, maybe he left extra meat on the belly to allow for that. But I always think it's not the belly that's the problem. With something like this, it's a matter of how much width of sapwood you've got. You can just see by looking at it, it's a very small percentage of the sapwood overall. What, that's about, it's not even a quarter, maybe a fifth of the sapwood's missing, but it bulges up anyway, giving you, and you've got plenty of thickness here. So the problem is, if I remove wood off the belly, I'm going to be removing my heat treating, and the answer to that is just get on and do it and reheat treat it. So yeah, I'll take some off that belly to sort of get everything measuring a bit more even. I'll probably strap it up and heat treat it again before getting it back on the tiller, and then evaluate where I am. There we go, that's just a few strokes of my big farrier's rasp, and that now tapers from there. It's still a little bit fat there, but that's fair enough because of that knot, and then it carries on tapering. A whisker fat here. If I run the verniers along, you can see I can slide them along now. Starts getting slightly tight near the knot again, but it's better than it was. This side of the knot I'm loose, it stays loose all the way along. So what I might do is just check, looks a bit fat there, you know, and if you measured it, well, I'll tell you, I'll measure it for a laugh. 33 and a whisker millimetres. I can't be bothered to work the vernier. So that was about there, and this point, which is closer to the grip, should obviously be fatter, but output is 32.5, so we've got a 0.5 millimetre bulge. So maybe I'm getting a bit obsessive compulsive, but you know, I'm working from scratch. I don't know this stave, I don't know this bow. Let's find out where we are first, get it how I want it to be, and then work by eye and feel. So I'll just take that 0.5 millimetre off there. That's the reworked area, heat treated. Back again. Ouch. Still pretty hot. So it looks a different colour to this area, because this is where the original finish, you know, the varnish and beeswax and what have you was on there. Where that had been rasped down, it was clean, pale, fresh wood. But you can see in terms of tone, it's about the same. Yeah, it'd be nice to get that back on the tiller soon, but I've got to let it cool down. I might get it on later on in the day, or leave it till tomorrow, we'll see. Right, it's been heat treated. Taking a whisk of off each side, you know, barely 0.5 millimetre. I've taken quite a bit off here where it was thick. In fact, you can probably see it looks thinner there than here. Mainly I'm sitting back there, which probably accentuates it. I'll bring it forward. It does look thinner there than there, but I've measured it, and at least it's a much more even taper. That was thick there, and being thick there, it was overstressing the pinch area. So hopefully it should all be better balanced now, but I don't want to overstress it because it was only heat treated about 4 hours ago. I just want to have a little look and then I can do a video. So, well, I'll see how far I'll pull it. However the mood takes me, really. Yeah, well, there's 95. Well, there's 100. 100 at 23, same as before. So that will give a good comparison. We can look at the tiller, do a before and after on the tiller, see how it looks.